coming to you live and in living color. We're having a whole bunch of stuff is going on in the world. You just can't be talking in the middle. They forget that this is a live show. I want to welcome all of you to the Mother Love Show and just let you know how much I absolutely love you. I mean, you guys are hanging in there with me from South Africa, Jamaica. It's a whole bunch of places where we are. We're in India. We're all over the U.S., in Brazil, Spain, and Norway. And everybody all across America, all around, sending you love and kisses and joy, because we all need some joy in our life. We need to find the happy in our life, especially during this time of year. We really need to know, that we are loved and that you are wanted and you are loved. And I want you to know that. And this has been some kind of journey. This guy has done such an awesome job putting me out there. Remember I told y'all I thought I was going to be retired? Okay, well, we see how that didn't work out so well, huh? Okay, I got it. Because retirement means you can just do what you want when you want, as long as it's legal, or they don't catch you doing anything illegal. I'm just saying, after you get to be a certain age, you get seasoned, you get flavor from your living time, from what you learned. I mean, I am not the same person I was like even 15 years ago. Because 15 years ago, I was in my middle earlies, and now we over here in the late part of the earlies. But this is a wonderful time to be. And during the holiday, love the people that you love. Let them know. We want you to know that you are loved, because this is what we got to do. Mother love. We love the show. We love what we're doing. Oh, speaking of that, I want y'all to be able to talk to me and follow me on the Mother Love Show, at Mother Love on the Twitter X, at Mother Love Show, the Mother Love Show on TikTok. I just like to say that. And also on Instagram and LinkedIn. It's Mother Love Live and in color. We're having just a wonderful time. It's just going to be glorious. I want you to know that you can reach me at all those platforms. I have platforms. I have multiple platforms. How about that? How about that? And this is just like a whole new ride for me to be able to do this with you and have you join in and have you say, hey, y'all, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well today. Because this is, what? Did I miss Tuesday? You know how sometimes the week goes by so fast? I was like, Tuesday? Have I done that already? Yeah, 2 days ago, chick. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's going by so fast. And the babies are growing up so quickly. And I got to give a shout out to my nephew down in D.C. who just had a new baby boy. Hey, baby. Okay, they ain't told me what the big name is, nothing yet. Because all I'm going to do is just love up on them. You ever been around kids and, most of your life, and you love being around children, and then when you're not, I know for me, when I'm not around kids, I need a kid fix. I need a big kid fix. I need a little kid fix. I love it. Oh my goodness. The other day, we're standing in line to do something. And I turned around and saw this arm baby, one you can hold up in your arm that can't walk yet, or maybe they won't walk yet. And he just turned around and reached his little hands out to me. He didn't know me from Eve, but he did. Yes, he did. And that's the best thing. You can tell a lot about a person when they get around kids and animals. I would never hurt a varmint. They varmints. They can live with me if they learn how to drive, do the laundry, go to the grocery store. I grew up with cats. My mother had a cat, had many cats. Treated the cats better than she did us. She said, because the cats aren't going anywhere. I can't wait till y'all start leaving. I was the first one to leave home. And I was like, oh man, oh my God. It was just getting on my nerve. It was just too much. And she had this little funky cat. She had this little funky cat who thought she was, I don't know who she thought she was. We didn't have but one. Miss Millie Mae Murgatroyd. We only had one of them. We didn't have all that. And the cat her name was Shasta. See, and varmints, she didn't like me because I was pregnant. And I knew it. Because she was always trying to smell around my chest and want to be all lovey-dovey. I'm like, move. You don't mean none of that. Get off me. And so the cat had got up on us. This is back when there were no microwave. Well, we didn't have a microwave. We didn't have a washer and dryer till we became teenagers. We had one of those old-fashioned washing machines that went, just, and then you had to put the clothes through the. Did I just say you had to put the clothes through the ringer to bring them out? I remember those days, and I'm glad that I had those days, and I learned how to have chores and keep a neat place, because that really is so important. When you got enough chaos outside. You want as little chaos on the inside as you possibly can. Our home is my sanctuary. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna tell you how I walk around, but I have on my bedroom clothes. I'm just saying, I wear my soft clothes. And you gotta make sure you got a safe space. Have a safe space in your heart too for other people. And I always wanted to. Why can't we keep the Christmas lights on all year? Just to have that joy. My husband said we don't like the light company that much. I'm like, I get it. I think we should celebrate every day that has a Y in it. You got that? See what I did there? And that's what we have to do. We have to know what our purpose is. What are you getting up to do? I remember when I was like 16, and you know how you're sitting around with your girls, and you can't wait to get out your mama's house, and you can't wait to get a boyfriend. We couldn't get no, but you had to be 16 to even think about dating, and you had to be 18 to date without a chaperone. Okay, but we did that. Okay, I was one of them little fast girls. See, time will slow you down. I'm telling you that time will slow you down. And I'm sitting up there, and we're sitting there, and we just, talking about what we're going to do and where we're going to be and where do we see ourselves in 5 years. And several of them couldn't even think past, this was in the summer, they couldn't even think past Christmas of that year. And I'm like, so what you gonna be doing when you turn 18, 19, 20 years old? You gonna go to college? You gonna join the military? You gonna, get a job? What are you gonna do? I don't know. No plan. And then they wonder how come everything is going all willy-nilly. I'd rather make plan A to Z and then double back to double A and double C. You gotta have a plan. And if you can't hook it to the left, you got to hook it to the right. Can't hook it to the right, you got to go over it. Can't go over it, got to go under it. Can't go under it, you got to go through it. You got to go through it, because there's a reason why we have testimonies. There are reasons why we get our behinds snatched up, and the energy forces, God, whomever that is greater than you. When it's God. And have that universal feeling of love. Know what it's like. Make a plan. I planned on getting, I take that back. I never planned on getting married. That one came out that I don't know what was wrong with that man that day. And I just didn't, even think about being married, And so after we had our son, we were like, okay, cool. He was 8 when we got married. And people said, I thought y'all was already married. Wait a minute. Don't you cash dudes checks? I'm like, yeah, but what that got to do with the price of beans? And so this was funny. It was so cool. The year of our 10th year together, we are having a party, and everybody's bringing us gifts for our anniversary, and all of this. We had a grand old time. Then when we sent out the wedding invitations, they were like, "What do you mean you're getting married? We was at your 10th wedding anniversary." I said, I didn't say it was no 10th wedding anniversary. I just said it was 10th anniversary. You can have all kind of anniversaries, And we have an anniversary for the day we met. It was funny. I'll tell you about it. I got a book. You could go looking it up in my book. It's called Listen Up, Girlfriends. Lessons on Life from the Queen of Advice. That would be more. And because I think I do have a certain kind of skill set to be able to know, for the most part, how people's hearts are. And me and y'all could say all y'all want to. Most of y'all are like the worst liars like ever. I don't even know why y'all do it. I don't know why. Men cannot, you're not good at it. And women, we remember everything. I remember what he had on when I saw him on the elevator getting off. I remember what he had on first time I saw him, all dressed up. Suit and tie. I was like, okay, that's a good tall drink of water right over there. Yeah. But this guy, he looks good in jeans and a t-shirt. So what are you gonna do? Me, I got to spackle it on, put it on, lift it up, tag down, the whole thing. And he still loves me. See, that's when you know that's agape love. When they love you and snot coming out your face. When they love you when you're having cramps and you hate everybody and you could go bite metal. And they just say, well, my husband does this. Okay, honey, I got you. Like a little kid. Now go lay down and take a nap. Because he think a nap is a cure for everything. I don't care if his eyeball is falling out. I'm going to take a nap. It's going to go back in my head. And you are the worst parent, the worst patients ever. And doctors make bad patients too, but men turn into babies. Okay, yeah, my hair. I'm like, really? That's why you think there's a phrase called man up and chick up or woman up or whatever y'all want us to be up on. That's got to keep it moving. You just got to keep it going. And that's what you got to do. So we are on all these platforms now. We're on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, hey y'all, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible. I didn't even know Amazon. I don't know why not. They pretty much ruling the world. What are you going to do? Okay, what are you going to do? And then Castbox, Deezer. I just love that name. It just does something. Deezer. Shut up, mother love. And who else are we with? Podcast Addict, GeoSavant. Did I say it right? GeoSavant. And everybody on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, at Mother Love, at The Mother Love Show. And we're on Facebook, every place. So you can't say, I couldn't find Mother Love. I'm just letting you know I am here. I'm a phone call away. I'm an email away. All you got to do is email me. Y'all got my email address. You know, we're all doing that. So that's what's going on. This is what's going on. So I did my first commercial. Okay, this is one for the American Diabetes Association and for those of you who are dealing with this condition like me. Sup, y'all? It's Mother Love here, baby. I just want to come to you with some information about your diabetes and taking care of yourself. Look, I don't watch this equal opportunity destroyer take out half of my family members. I don't want to see it happen to you because I know what that's like. You know, I had to make some healthy lifestyle changes and some hard choices. I don't want to get no pieces, parts cut off, go blind, have to be on dialysis. And I have been on a mission ever since then to educate people everywhere. It's up to you to make sure you are managing your diabetes and you are involved. You got to make your PhD, boo. Make your personal health decisions. And I'm a host of D-Life TV and everything. I know what I'm talking about. And I cannot wait to help you flip the focus on how you're going to take care of your diabetes. Hola, hello, Lucy. Is that you, Lucy? Oh, don't touch the button, mother. Don't touch the buttons. Don't touch the buttons. Okay. Nonetheless, where were we? We were inside of my mind. So I hope everybody is having a great Hanukkah. Hanukkah's over now, right? It's 8 days. And for all of our brothers and sisters and for all the Christians and everybody who celebrates every day that has a Y in it. Let's enjoy the holiday season. Let's just cut down on the negativity. You know, it's enough crazy stuff going on out there in the world that you don't need to be bringing that in the house. You don't need to have that in your space. You know, you got to make room for you. Because if you're not taking care of you, who's going to take care of you? And if you can't not taking care of you, how are you going to take care of somebody else? And no, you should not be on the back burner of your life. I'm just saying. I mean, I participate all the time. I'm doing all I can and the easy ones twice. You got to be able to look yourself in the face and say, you know what? Mother Love is right. I do matter. And I do have a voice. And get up and use it. We need all the voices we can get, especially with all this crazy stuff coming up with these elections and this. Oh, I just be so glad when this madness is over. This is just getting ridiculous. Well, it's been ridiculous for quite some time. It's really been ridiculous. I don't even want to get into that because it's just maddening. And when you look at that and you go, really? These are the people y'all elected? What are you gonna do? You can go to the polls when it's time to vote. You can go make sure you register to vote if you're 18 and over. You know, go and register to vote. Know who the people that you're voting for, know what they do. know what their causes are, and you can look it up. You can look it up. We are supposed to have access to all, what they're doing. These are our public servants. They seem to forget that they work for us. We don't work for them. They work for us. They use our taxpayer dollars, and that's the ones that, that kind of really tick me off is, I shouldn't have to pay taxes or whatever it is, but you want to ride on the road. You want to make sure that, if you get into some trouble or anything and your house catch on fire, you want to have those first responders there. Well, you think that it's not like we going to the bathroom, chewing paper and drinking green ink and just rolling out $100 bills. We got to work on this. Remember, freedom ain't free. It ain't free. We got to work on, we got to fight for it, and we got to fight tooth and nail. We really do. We in a dog fight, y'all. I got skin in the game. I still got skin in the game. I got granddaughters. I have nieces. I have aunties. I have cousins. I have friends, and they got friends, and for them to be living in a world where she's not even allowed to make decisions for her own body, for her own health, because some man wants to tell her what to do with her body. See, I knew okay, because I don't know if y'all heard about this case in Texas. A young lady, a young mother, was pregnant, and her obstetrician had said to her that her fetus wasn't viable, and that if she didn't terminate the pregnancy, she could lose her life. State of Texas told her, you better have it. I don't care what happened. Why you even got to talk about that? If just with such nastiness. And for these men to think that you got to think about this, Texas. Listen, you got to think about what you're doing. You got to think about who's governing you. What about your daughter? What about your wife? What about your sister? Your granddaughter? What if that was you? And somebody going to force you to tell you that with no medical background. I think one of them is a doctor somewhere in there. I'm not sure. But they have no medical background. And they certainly have no medical background to tell a woman what to do with her body. You don't get to do that. And we got to make sure that this situation is, 50 years, and then, you get these radical people, on the Supreme Court shoved down our throats, and oh no, I don't have anything to say about that. It's gonna be the law, lying through their teeth. So we got to get in and know what the truth is. Know what it is. Have discernment, because when something doesn't feel right, most of the time it's not right. Right? Most of the time it's not right. And you know it. And you know this. And you know this. And you ought to learn skills all the time. Always learn something new every day. I'm learning something new every day, because every day is a different day. Every day will have a different vibe. I'm not one of those women that says, oh, how you doing? Oh, same old, same old. What you been doing? Nothing. Where you going? Nowhere. Who you went to see? Nobody. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Well, why you leaving? I can't even get a mini praise report. What you doing? Same old, same old. That to me, that's just, you're not even wanting to participate in your own life, and you forget who you are sometimes when you get like that, or you feel like what's the deal? What's in it for me? What's in it for you is to live a peaceful, happy life. You got to make that. You got to make that happen. You got to be what it says. You have to be the captain of your ship. That's what you have to do. And that was the worst pirate voice ever, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So it's just, so much is going on, and it's just so sad to have to see these women suffer like that. And at the hand of somebody who does not know them, doesn't want to know them. And these are the same people that are saying, no, you have a baby. I don't care what the deal is. You don't want to have a baby. Don't have sex. Don't get pregnant. Okay. And maybe that's why they ticked off, because these young girls don't want to be mothers. They see what's going on. When you getting married, when you going to have some kids, Why I gotta be married and have some kids? Why can't I be happy with myself? Oh, no, no, no. And I know people are not meant to live alone. Well, maybe some people are meant to live alone, but we're not to be alone. We got to be engaging in the community. We got to be engaging in what's going on in the world. We got to have some kind of skin in the game. You know, you got to have some thought about it, especially with your vote. When you got these men up here saying you have to have a baby at all costs, no matter what. I don't care if you were raped. I don't care if you were viciously, at the hand of a child abuser. You know, I don't care if it's your uncle, your brother, your cousin, your dad, who. Oh, but they have no say. They don't have anything to say. Chick come up to a fella, I'm pregnant. Or how that happened? What? What? What do you mean? How did that happen? Or this one? So what you gonna do? What do you mean? What I'm gonna do? We did this together. You know, it took both of us to do this. I don't care what you say. You still need two. You need two of them. Oh, hey, hello. Okay, I can't see him now. Where your face at? Hello. I can't hear him either. Okay. Okay. Anyway, we're having when maybe he's coming on now. Okay. Anyway, when he comes on, I'm gonna let you know. Right now, I want you to know this. How about this part right here? This is the Mother Love Show. You can get us at www.motherloveshow.com. Tune in and follow me on all these formats: Spreaker and Apple Podcast and Spotify, Deezer. Oh, I like Deezer's logo. It's like a purple shredded heart. And I think that's Amazon Music and iHeart. See, I know the logos. I know the logo. I know what the deal is with that. And no, okay. All right. So we got it going. I just wanted you to know that we're moving in. This is our new format too, because we got on all the social medias, and I have to really, really, really thank Prime and thank you so much for all the help that you've given us and the way you love up on us. And you know that we love you. He's done an awesome job. They could be creating just more of mother love. Because you know we all need some mother love. I need mother love, and my physical mother is not here, but I am mother loved by other people, and really, really important. And I remember my mother said, she told us, she said, make sure you keep young people in. Yeah. Well, hey Patrick, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Hey, you got me?
Hey, this is Patrick Faucette. He played Tony on The Haves and the Have-Nots. He's an actor, wonderful actor. You on there for how long were you on there?
3 seasons.
3 seasons. And so now, wait a minute. And you got the great thing going on, the Silver Fox thing going on for you. That's all right. Okay, so now you're doing you've done a Christmas movie. So tell us about the Christmas movie. First, tell us about you. Where are you from, Patrick?
I'm originally from New Jersey,
Where in
Willingboro, New Jersey.
which where?
Willingboro, New Jersey. It's in South Jersey near Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. Because we lived in New Jersey. We lived at I forgot what city. Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Everything you needed to have in your house, for your car, your kid, you could get it on the 21. Get on the 22. Everything was out there. I love New Jersey. I love that they call it the Garden State. And some parts of it does stink, though. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So when did you realize you had a love for acting?
When I graduated college, when I was in college, I started taking some acting classes, just try to get at the girls in the acting school. But
well, at least you're being honest about it.
But when I moved out to California, I moved out to San Francisco, and I was living with these 4 girls, and they were all from the acting school. So that's when I started doing plays and kind of fell in love with acting.
Really? Did you think that when you were growing up in Jersey that you would be an actor and get paid for what you love?
No, I was a musician, so I used to play the bass, and I was in a bunch of bands, but I never thought I'd be doing acting.
Wait a minute, so you got all kinds of skill sets over there, don't you? So what? When you
Yeah.
moved to California and San Francisco, had you ever been here before?
No, that's one of my first time coming out here right after I graduated. I moved out to San Francisco and yeah, it was the West Coast. I was glad to be here.
Was it?
But it was cold up in San Francisco.
See, that's why I live in Southern California. I'm from Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't even like snow-capped mountains. No, I don't want to be cold no more. My grandkids asked me one time, they said, "Oh, will you take us to snow?" I'm like, "No." And they looked at me like, "You've never said no to us." I'm saying no to snow. No, I am not going to deliberately take you, go. No, ain't gonna do it. I went to Big Bear once. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, wait, this is some kind of freak show, you know? Did you have sticker shock when you got here?
Did I have sticker shock?
Like were you ready for the San Francisco atmosphere?
Yeah, I was ready for San Francisco. I really liked San Francisco except for the weather. Beautiful city, the hills. It was nice. People were nice, but that cold fog and rain, I was like, Come 3 o'clock, it got cold. Don't matter how sunny and hot it was. 3 o'clock, it gets cold, foggy, and I'm like, oh
See,
man.
and I'm like, but where else could we go to get the weather? My mother came out here to
Yeah.
visit me, God rest her soul. She came out and she said, "I've never seen sky this big, this blue. How could anybody be upset and depressed here?" I'm like, "Mama, you can stay. You can stay right here with me." She's like, "Oh no, girl, I got to go back to Cleveland and tell them all about you." I was like, "Oh Lord." You know
Yeah,
when
same thing happened. Same thing happened with my mom. She came out and visit for Christmas one year. It was beautiful, sunny. I'm like, see, mom, you can stay out here with me. Come on out. She's like, oh, this is so beautiful, so nice, but oh, I gotta get back. Gotta get back to New York with my daughter, Charlene. She take good care of me. I gotta go. I'm like, you go back to the snow? She said, yep.
and to do it deliberately. I'm like, no. We were at, you spoke about Christmas time and the weather. When we first got here, we came in the summertime, and so 2 days before Christmas, on December 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 3 days before Christmas, we are sitting on the beach in the sand watching our child play in the ocean. I just went to ball. Okay, I am a waterhead. I cried to Jenny Dad on the open road commercial. So that, and I was like, my husband, like, what's the matter? I'm like, we're in California. We got to obey this. He said, oh, yeah, I'm going to call somebody in Cleveland. I'm like, that's me. That's really
Mhm.
me. You know? So tell us what it was like with you working on this set, because one of your co-stars was on the show with me before. Renee.
Oh, Renee, okay.
Uh, See,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
what a hoot! Did you guys have as much fun as it looked like you were having? I mean,
You talking
even in
about
the dramatic moments.
Oh, yeah, that was a beautiful group down there in Atlanta. We had so much fun, and we was shooting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and when we were shooting fast and furious, the way
Oh,
Tyler Perry does it. But we had a good time, and then we was off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so we get together,
I mean, you ain't
hang
wait,
out.
hold up. Y'all could get off and work 4 days in a row.
Yeah, because he was shooting us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then he would shoot Love Thy Neighbor on Thursday and
Okay,
Friday.
okay.
So so we was off. I mean, I was doing a lot of studying my lines because he shoots fast, so you got to know
Uh-huh.
your stuff. But it was nice, good time
So
down there.
and you did it for 3 years. What was the biggest get for you when you were doing that show?
I mean, just working with Tyler Perry
Mhm.
and his style, he is kind of like a genius. So
Kind
he
of like a
knows.
genius. You got to get a brother his props. You got to give him his props. You can't take. You can't.
Yeah, yeah,
That guy is a genius.
he's a genius. He knows in his head is like 10 steps ahead of everybody, knows what he wants. He'll come onto the set, let me hear
Mhm.
you run the lines, and then he knows exactly where he wants you to come from, where the cameras are. I want this camera here. I want that camera here. You're gonna come out there when you say this. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna sit down on that line. I want you talking. Da da da. All right, let's do it. And you gotta be ready. So just
But
that
that's
work
cool though.
ethic, that put it in your brain to be
Mm.
ready, know what you want, have your lines ready, have a couple different ways to do them, and really get
That's
into
great that he allows you all to do that. To
it.
do
Yeah.
to do the acting because he knows it from both sides. He knows what it's
Oh yeah.
like to create. He knows what it's like to be hungry. He knows what it's like that you got to get this out of my head. I got to get this out of my spirit. And like my grandson would say, he got some more else stuff to be thinking about. He got to get this out here and do it. The man he
Hmm.
is. And I don't take nothing away from him. Only thing I do, this is the only thing he had to do, but I was cool with it. He could have had me come and be my dear. I'm just saying, he is hilarious. He is, I
Hmm.
mean, he knows what he is doing. And he seems to be a great director because, like you said, you can't move that fast if you don't know
Yeah.
what it is that you want up in there. And he wants you all seem like he wants you guys to have that kind of mentality as well and be able to pick it up, and that's a skill set right there. That is a
Yeah.
skill set and still have fun. I was on a movie set one time and the guy just could not make up his mind to save his life. He couldn't. I'm like, why do we have to keep doing this over and over? Do you want me to do it a different way? You want me tell me what it is that you want? Oh, I don't know what I want. I was like, Lord, please just and I've had some most of them have been really, really, because I did kids movies and what have you. So
Yeah.
speaking of kids, you're gonna play. Tell us about the story, your Christmas story that's coming up this weekend. Yes.
Yeah. Saturday night at 8 o'clock on the Lifetime Network. Yeah. I play uh, Tatiana Ali's father, and I have a chateau up in the mountains,
Oh well,
and
thank you very much. Chateau.
yeah, like a little bed and breakfast chateau. And my daughter decides to come home for Christmas, and she brings her friend who's engaged, and and they're having a little trouble, so she's trying to fix them back up together so that their engagement goes through and they end up getting married. So, but in order to get the fiance to come up to the thing, her ex-boyfriend has to bring him up. So then, so that it's like we'll see
Well,
what happens with their relationship because they broke up because she works too hard and she's still working.
okay, wait. And this is her ex-boyfriend got to bring her girlfriend's fiance up to the chateau. Okay,
Yeah,
that's gonna be messy. That's gonna be hilarious, though. That is now. Do
yeah.
you?
It's funny. It's cute.
Uh,
You know how Christmas movies are.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you have a favorite Christmas? Okay, not the one that you're in that's premiering on the Lifetime channel tomorrow. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Favorite Christmas movie. I would have to say, I mean, The Best Man, the one with
I
Christmas one.
love that. That's one of
This is
those
so nice.
movies. Every line. You know what everybody's gonna say.
Mhm.
Like, and I could sit there and watch. I probably have seen it.
And
Probably, I've given it like 20 hours of my life because it is so seriously. Because you know how there are some movies that I don't care how many times you've seen them that you can sit there and watch it again. What is your "I watch it again" movie? That's man.
my watch it again movie is Groundhog Day.
So
It
you
cracks me up every time.
you really in here are a goofball there. You you got a great smile.
Underneath, there's a goofball in there.
We all gotta be a little goofy. We all gotta be a little goofy.
Okay.
So now let me ask you, are you married? Oh,
Yes.
you have
I've
children?
been married for, I got 3 children. I've been married 27 years or so. Got 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl.
And are you wrapped around her finger?
I wouldn't say wrapped around your finger, but I would say happy wife, happy life.
Oh, it was smart. See, that's what you got
Mhm.
to do, you know. Because if you want
Yeah.
what the man say, you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman your life, your wife. I say, why not? You don't want to wake up to somebody ugly all the time. Good Lord. That's an everyday from now on. Every day got a wife. And that's what I was telling you. I was talking to the people earlier and was saying that I remember when I was about 16 years old, I had a plan. I knew what I wanted to do. I always knew I would be rich and famous. I didn't really care about the famous part. I wanted to be rich and richer. I was going to have I didn't think I would get married, but I was going to have a fine man with me. That was it. My sisters used to say, how you always get all the fine men? I mean, all your friends is good. Look, who want to be looking at some ugly people on a regular basis? We got a friend. This is so terrible. We have a friend that is a friend to this friend, and he tells our other friend, I don't want that ugly so-and-so coming over. He just too hard to look at.
That's cold.
Ain't that cold? That's terrible.
That's cold.
Now, are your children are they old enough to be in the business?
Yeah, they're all grown up. They've done some stuff. I did a commercial with the whole family one time, but they never caught that bug where they're in the business. I just used to drag them with me.
You have to go. Y'all gotta go. Why I gotta go? Why not?
Yeah. Father son, father daughter, you going.
Okay. I told him,
Yeah.
And that's what, are you a strict dad?
I'm not a strict dad.
Who's the disciplinarian? Your wife?
Probably me. Because see, when they was young, I was the enforcer for did you do your homework and all that. But now they got two in college, one he already graduated. So, now they on their own.
Yeah. Y'all gotta be so proud.
I just pay the bill.
That's what we do. We show up. I tell people all the time, oh, I'm just here to make him look good. Would be my I'm just there to make him look good, but I do make him look good. I do. So okay. So now the movie is coming out. Tatiana Ali, just so everybody will remember, she played on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Isn't that right?
Yeah, she's the little sister on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I saw one day and I was like, when did she grow up? Why she ain't tell somebody she was getting ready to be a grown-up? I'm kind of sick of all that. You're supposed to grow up. Don't. I told my granddaughter that the other day. She's turning 18. And oh my goodness. Teenagers make you understand why some species eat their young.
Yeah. Tatiana Ali. We had one scene where we're doing Christmas carols. We were like, we were shooting in Big Bear, and that night it was the coldest night of the whole shoot. We out doing the Christmas carols, and that girl can sing, man. Yeah, and I think she just had a new album, just a Christmas album that just came out.
Well,
So
that's a good plug for her. That's a really good plug.
Yeah,
that's great. Is it a holiday album or just?
Yeah, it's a holiday album.
Okay, that is so sweet, and she was so sweet to work with. Oh my goodness, we got into so much trouble that week. I was on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And they still send a chick a check. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We had so much fun. That was the first, and see, they spoiled me. I mean, I just get out here. They brought me out here to do the radio, and so then I'm doing the radio, and then they said, "We want you to come and audition for The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air." And I'm like, "Wait, the one that's on TV, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?" And I was talking to my mother, last conversation I had with her. She told me, I got to hang up. You coming on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I ain't got time to talk to you. How you going to hang up on me? I got to call everybody, tell me what's the... I'm like, how you going to hang up on me? It's bad. It's bad when your mama hang up on you.
Yeah.
So now, were you a good son?
Yeah, I was probably the best one, I have to say.
Two. How many siblings do you have?
I got two older brothers and a younger sister.
Oh, so you're a middle child.
Yeah, I'm a middle child. Yeah.
We have to make them know that we here. I ain't the baby, nothing. I ain't the oldest. I'm not the. But you said you were the best son. You right there.
Yeah, you gotta work hard to get noticed when you're the third one. So I was trying to do my best in school, come home with good grades, You know, be like, why can't you be like Patrick? You got good grades, you got all A's. So yeah,
Also,
I had
and
to.
did you rub it in?
Oh yeah,
Oh, see,
had to.
see, now you know that's just me. That is my, that's just me. But it does give you a sense of, oh yes, I can outdo you in school. Okay, I'll find something. Y'all gonna pay attention to me. Now, so as
Mhm.
you're doing this, and tell us more about your career. You said you are a bass player, so you sing, dance, you play the bass, you act, you do everything. You do everything, man.
Well, my mom is a music teacher. She's a concert pianist,
Oh,
got a master's in music. So when we were kids, we all had to take an instrument.
mhm,
So I played pretty much everything until I got to the bass, and that's the one I stuck with.
mhm.
So, all through junior high and high school, I played the bass. I was in bands. I wasn't a singer, but I wasn't afraid to sing. I
Okay.
knew how
Oh, you could pantomime real good, huh?
to pretend I'm singing backup.
Is that what I did? He said, don't come over here with the microphone. Let me just play the bass. Don't let him hear me. My mother used to call my singing caterwauling. She said, don't do that, honey.
Mm,
Don't just stop. Just don't do it.
mm.
I was like, and all how people that they know they can't sing, and then they mess the lyrics up to the song. This one. I'll be
Mhm.
rewriting them.
That's you.
I'll be rewriting them. So what's coming up for you? What are you doing? What are you working on now? Or are you taking a break?
Well, I got a couple things out right now. I got a movie out on BET Plus called Forbidden Fruit,
Mm.
which is that was a serious role. I play a pastor who has a past. So
No.
that one,
Mm.
yeah, I used to own a strip club, and
Well,
so but now I'm
God can
forced to
be
go.
found anywhere. If they can find him in the penitentiary,
Yes.
you can find him in the penitentiary, you can find him in the strip club. Shut up, mother.
Yeah, that was a good one. I got a movie out on Amazon called Sasha Lanes, where I play a bad guy in that one. So,
You
but
must
right
be a
now,
really good actor because you got such a happy face. You just, I mean,
yeah,
you just
yeah. I
got such a
mean,
happy face.
when I was on the Have and Have Nots, my mom, she was mad at me all the time. She would call me, "How are you going to try to take that boy kidney?" I'm like, "Mom, that ain't my son."
Okay. Oh yeah, we was pissed about that part. And you ain't had no
Yeah, yeah.
shame, you didn't have any shame about that. Do you miss it?
Mhm. Yeah, that was a nice little chapter. That was fun.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah.
would you do a series again?
Oh, I would love to in a minute.
Would you do
Yeah.
comedy?
Tyler Perry, you got that series out there.
You hear what he's
I'm
saying?
ready.
Come on. Just
Yeah.
put it in the
Ready
universe.
to come back to A.
Come on. Come on back to eight. So now do you have a preference? Because you said one of them you're a bad guy, and another one you're a father, with a daughter with a messy past and everything. Now you're gonna play a pastor from the street. Let me get it out. Okay, I can say it. You play a pastor from the strip club. I mean, I don't know who put them two together.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Now, is there?
Now, I mean, the drama is fun. The comedy is fun. I love playing both of them.
Uh,
I mean, and yeah, they both have their challenges. If you get a good character, either one comedy or the drama, as long as that good character has got a whole bunch of conflicts in his head, it could be comic, it could be,
Because
serious, it could
real life can be comical.
yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you just can't make it up. I tell people all the time, I'm not that clever. I'm not that clever. But I mean, listen. Now, is there a role that in the back of Patrick's head, like back here, that you think I would love to play that role? So
Yeah,
you feeling it back to see? You feeling? I said I got skills. I know you feel.
yeah.
Who is that? Who is that character back there? That you.
That's that's that Jamie Foxx save the world character, like ordinary guy, accountant by day, and then all of a sudden some crazy stuff happens, some aliens come, and I'm forced to learn how to fly a jet and shoot some aliens down or something like that. Some of that save the world type stuff.
You,
That's
you
the
thought that
thought in the back of my head.
you thought that through. I mean, that wasn't on just off the top of your head. You've been thinking about this for a while. So you do
Yeah.
have a bit of a sci-fi streak in you. I think
Yeah, I'm waiting for that role.
you waiting for that role to be as would you want
Mhm.
if you could be a superhero, what superpower would you have?
Uh, maybe reading people's minds.
That could get real dangerous. That
Yeah.
did you it was a movie with I think it was Mel Gibson where one of them where something dropped on his head or whatever, but he could hear what women were thinking. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That's
What
some
women want
twisted
or something
stuff.
like.
See, yeah, and you'd be like, you thought that? See, that would I it's
Yeah,
in my
maybe that'd be
head.
too much to know all that.
It's too much work. That's too
Yeah.
work. But see, as a thespian, that's good that you were. What have you learned about yourself on this journey through life and through your career? About you? How has it changed you?
It's made me accept all the different characters in my life
The one that live in your
because yeah, that live in my head, and then everybody's got something about them. Like oh, I can't deal with this person. Why not? Just because he's a little neurotic and crazy, but that's the character. So I've been a lot more accepting.
uh, that and do you get to be collective? And would you ever think about directing? Getting some of that Tyler Perry mojo
Um,
going.
yeah, I've thought of that. It's like a natural progression for an actor. I think that when you see how things run and see how good directors get stuff out of you, and then you kind of think that in your head, and you want to sculpt the story and get stuff out of actors, and then you kind of progress to being a director. So yeah, I've thought of that.
Mhm. Now, I was gonna ask, see, this what happened when you get to be a seasoned citizen. I had a good thought and it just went away. You ever went? I know you've gone through that. What am I standing here
Seasoned
for?
citizen.
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a seasoned citizen. I got flavor. We got flavor. We didn't get to be this part and get to be on this far along in the journey for not. We were supposed
Mhm.
to be here. We were supposed to make a difference. How would now? A lot of us are philanthropists, and we donate our time and our energy. Do you have a specific philanthropic cause that you are championing?
Well, when I was on the Tyler Perry show, I used to do a lot of stuff for organ donation. Funny
Oh,
enough, because with Benny
you're
and
trying to
everything.
get his kidney, yeah.
So I would go to different functions, just donate life, and try to raise money for people, and you know promote organ donation. Try to squash a lot of those myths that people think that you're gonna get killed if you're an organ donator and stuff like that. But so that's kind of one of the things that I used to do with when I was on that show. Yeah.
But still, it's still very needed, and especially in our community, because
Yeah.
a lot of our people have this misguided, like you said, oh yeah, I'll become an organ donor. Y'all be looking to kill me to get my kidney. They had a room. I don't know if you remember, I don't know if it was a rumor or it was a rumor, but they were killing homeless people down in downtown LA, talking about they taking their kidney. I'm like, really? Really?
Mhm.
I mean, it just something about that just didn't add up. Who was gonna go down there and cut somebody open to get their kidney, and they drug addicts and alcoholics, got mental health issues. But one of my friends, her mother had a heart transplant, and she when she came out of the transplant, she said, "Oh, I want a cold beer." Everybody went, but you don't drink. She said, I just want a cold beer. She got the beer. They said she just guzzled it down. And she said, oh, that's what it tastes like. Her organ donor was a big beer drinker. He was 19 years old, killed in a motorcycle accident.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Right.
goodness. Okay, they're just gonna hang up on me. Oh, that was really something. And when we know that one of our friends who was you talked about donate what's it called? Donate now for the
Donate life.
organ transplant. Donate. Okay, one of our friends passed away because he couldn't get another kidney transplant. They had given him two, and his body wouldn't take it. And he fought for his life. He fought for other people's lives, and it's important that we give back. It's important that we stand up. Because if we don't say anything, then we giving the enemy a voice. Silence is a form of consent. And, when we see what's going on, you got to get up and say something. You got to get up and, have your voice be heard. And especially something like that, we can't take it with us. What you going to do? Well, I'm still trying to figure out why they put shoes on dead people. Where they walking to? They got glasses on. They can't see nothing. Why we whispering at the funeral? They can't hear nothing we saying. I got put out of a funeral one time. It's bad when you get put out.
No, you didn't.
And then it really was my fault. We sitting on the front row. My girlfriend, we had her husband's funeral. And we all sitting there. And everybody, and all I asked, my girlfriend next to me, I said, why is everybody whispering? She went, I don't know. Why are we whispering? I fell off the chair. I laughed so hard. It's still fun. And they had the pallbearers come over, help you with the smelling salt and with the napkins and all the tissue, help calm me down. I was laughing so hard when they stood me up. They said, you're not crying. You think this is funny. I said, and then how you start laughing, and then other people start laughing because you laughing. They said, oh, y'all got to go. Funeral's over. Y'all just done got ridiculous. I can get put out of a better place than a funeral. I'm just saying. I got that much class. So as you're going along in your journey, continuing your journey, soon to be a director, I'm sure. That's going to be great for you. What have you done? What have you not done that you want to do in your life? Okay, got it. Money is no object. You can go anywhere you want to go in the world. You go the Mother Love Magic Fairy. You can go anywhere you want to go. Where are you going to go? And who are you taking with you?
I'm gonna go to travel through Africa, like do the safaris and all that, and with the whole family, the kids, my wife, and just like travel.
Okay, I travel well. I travel well too. I got a passport. Have you been to Africa?
Money's no object. Come on.
Money's no object. No, go for it. Have you ever been there though? Have you ever been to Africa?
I've been to Egypt, but
it's in Africa. I don't know why people want to move it to the Middle East. Egypt is an African country. I don't know why.
Africa, yeah.
I'm like, Egypt is in the middle. Did you see the pyramids?
I did. I rode around the pyramids on a horse like I was Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh Lord, they wasn't no living with you. Wasn't gonna be no living with you. I mean, it is really. I would recommend all of us who are direct descendants of the slave trade. We can trace our history all the way back to the shores of Africa to go.
Yeah. No, that's why I want to. I did my DNA, and I'm almost 50% Nigerian.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. So I want to be able to go back and see Nigeria, and see Africa, go around the whole thing, see the Ivory Coast, do all that.
Oh, so, and it is beautiful. It is. When I got there, when we landed, I did the whole Pope thing. I got down on my hands and knees and kissed the Mother Earth ground. Yes, I did. I forgot that the ground had dirt too. I came up a little and just I came back a different woman. I came back more fierce than I was before I left. And all of the dots started to connect. It's like, oh, that's why the guys be singing Under the Street Lamp, over here in America. That's what everybody in the whole we grew up. Everybody got up, shower, shampoo, and shine, and got out the house. Babies, senior citizens, that you could not sit in the house all day. You had to get up and go and do something and be productive in the community. And it was extremely enlightening. I came back a different person. I was like, oh, y'all not gonna tell me where I could live. You ain't gonna tell me what I could do. I'm a grown black woman, and I know why God made us black. You know why? You know why God made us black? Because He knew we could handle it. He knew He could. You know, we could handle this. You know, this is no joke. And even to this day, in the 21st century, we're still making headway. We're still paving the way. We're still putting down footprints. And we got to think about who's going to be behind us, the next generation. You know, your grandchildren. What are you going to leave for them? And, you know, this whole climate thing. I don't know why Black people think climate change is not affecting us. That's not my problem. I'm like, okay, so what who else's air are you breathing? Did you take the Herschel Walker climate control test?
Oh, my boy Herschel.
Wasn't that fun? We're going to take the good air with the bad air, and we're going to move all the bad air over here, and we're going to keep all the good air over here. And you sit up there saying this, and shut up, mother love. Well, they shouldn't put themselves out there on Front Street like that. Plain and simple. So that's what they're for. The comedians, they're for, they crack me up. Do you watch late night TV?
The which TV?
Late night TV. You know, the late night show.
Mm-hmm.
You do? Do you have a favorite?
I don't have a favorite. I mean, back in the day, you know, I used to watch the Arsenio. That was the show. So, you know, but
they still ain't made up for that one. They still have not made up for that one. Won't do it.
Yeah.
Won't do it.
No,
I guess they thought he was just gonna fold up and just go away. That don't work with us from people from Cleveland. That just does not work. Where do you get your grit from?
My grit, probably my mom. Yeah, because my mom and my dad, but my mom is a tough chick, you know. My mom's Italian, but you know, married a Black dude back in the 50s, and you know,
you don't get to tell me who to love. You don't
so you know, lost her parents, didn't talk to her after that, and all that. And she said, you know, and she said she went to all the Martin Luther King marches and went and sat on the counters with everybody and went through all that. And so I was like, man, you did that by choice. You know, that's tough.
And it's a fight. And you thank her for her fight and for paving the way and putting down footprints and not being afraid to pick up and say, we've got to do something about this. Let's hold hands together to cross the big street. Remember they told you that when you was little? Hold hands and cross the big street with the adults. Okay, we stop holding hands. We stop holding each other. And I will never, ever, ever let that go. When it's all said and done, and Patrick Faucette is and did I pronounce your name right?
Okay, Faucette.
Sure, because I'm known to jack up somebody's name, but I'm pretty good at that though. When it's all said and done, and you turn around and you see the fruits of your labor, what do you want your legacy to be?
Just somebody that worked hard and loved everybody, accepted everybody, and did it his way.
That's pretty good. Well, Patrick, it is wonderful to chat with you. Please let us know whatever you're doing. You can come on shamelessly promote what you're doing. That's what this is here for. Tell me about the movie that's coming out on Lifetime tomorrow, the Christmas movie.
The movie is the Holiday Proposal Plan, tomorrow night on Lifetime Network at 8 p.m. Tune in, check it out.
I will be tuning in. I want to thank your publicist, Marie. She is just the sweetest lady. Thank you, Marie. Thank you very much. And
thank you, Marie.
Yes. And let us know how we can be of service. We're here for you.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy your holidays and everything, and just know that we love you and ain't nothing you could do about this mother loving you. I'm just letting the brother know you just can't just roll up on me like that. All right, you enjoy yourself. Thank you very much. Okay, I know how to do it.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your holidays. Make sure you follow Mother Love on Facebook at The Mother Love Show, X at Mother Love Show, YouTube at Mother Love Show, and TikTok at The Mother Love Show, Instagram at Mother Love Show, and this is the LinkedIn at The Mother Love Show. You can find us on Spreaker, Spotify. You can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on iHeartRadio. You can find us all over on Amazon, Google Podcasts, Deezer. I just like saying that, isn't that just crazy? Deezer and Podcast Addict and Jayo Savan. Welcome and thank you so much. You can find us on Blog Talk. You can find us on TikTok, Insta. I said all. You can't say them too much. This is a new thing for me. TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. We can be heard all over the world. I got babies in South Africa, smooches and kisses in India, Jamaica, the U.S., in Brazil, Spain, Norway, and the Tic-Tac Panty Whack dance. I'm gonna have to learn how to do the dance. We're also on Facebook, X, and YouTube. I want to thank you all very much for paying attention to this. Download it. Tell your friends all about it. You can reach me anywhere you want to go. I just want you to know we love you. And I want you. What's up, y'all? It's Mother Love here, baby. I just want to come to you with some information about your diabetes and taking care of yourself. Look, I don't watch this equal opportunity destroyer take out half of my family members. I don't want to see it happen to you because I know what that's like. You know, I had to make some healthy lifestyle changes and some hard choices. I don't want to get no pieces, parts cut off, go blind, have to be on dialysis. And I have been on a mission ever since then to educate people everywhere. It's up to you to make sure you are managing your diabetes and you are involved. You got to make your PhD, boo. Make your personal health decisions. And I'm a host of D-Life TV and everything. I know what I'm talking about. And I cannot wait to help you flip the focus on how you're going to take care of your diabetes. I'm out.